Hi guys, it's Daniel Tanveer here. I'm from Pakistan and I live in Islamabad, Pakistan, which is my home, but I'm from Lahore, Pakistan. Anyways, in this video today we are going to discuss about Islamabad, Pakistan in particular. Well, basically, the city of Islamabad was replaced from Karachi being the capital back in the 1960s, many years ago. Well, there's a lot of stuff to do in Islamabad, which is the capital city of Pakistan. It is considered to be the world's second most beautiful capital city after London, England. The thing is that it's a newly built city and it's one of the most beautiful, clean, green capitals of the world. In the background, you can see the Margala Hills. There are roads which are built properly and in a nice manner, and there are a lot of things to do. It's not a boring city. It's really beautiful. You have the Manal Hotel on the Marilla Hills. Apart from that, you have hotels such as the Serena Hotel, where you can go to have coffee or tea. Then you have the Marriott Hotel, where you can go for high tea. You have the Ramada Hotel. You have the Islamabad Hotel. You have the Crown Plaza Hotel. You have all sorts of Western food chains like McDonald's and Hardee's and stuff like that, and Burger King and Pizza Hut, stuff like that. Okay, so it's a lovely city to live in, and I'm happy that I live in such a beautiful and clean, green, and beautiful city. Anyways, apart from that, there is a big, gigantic shopping mall called the Centurus, which has multiple shops and restaurants and over there. And every other day I go there, and most of the people from in Islamabad, Pakistan, come over there to enjoy. Anyways, apart from that, the Marula Hills are absolutely beautiful in the background, and they look really lovely. Okay. Apart from that, um, there are good bookshops. For example, you have the Said Book Bank, which is a gigantic bookshop. You have multiple old bookshops where you can get good books for good print books for very less price, despite the fact that the Said Book Bank is very expensive. But the old bookshops, you can get good novels and memoirs for very cheap. Okay. Then you have the Rawal Lake, which is a small lake in Islamabad where you can go and do stuff like that. Okay. That's what happens in Islamabad, guys. And there are multiple towers and buildings over here. You have the blue area. You also have restaurants like Lafology. Okay. Lafology is a brilliant restaurant where you can go and have burger chips, or you can have breakfast like omelette, butter, and strawberry jam, stuff like that. Apart from that, there's another place called the Khosar Market, where there are multiple Western food chains like Street Cafe 1, where you can go and have a steak, or you can have vanilla ice cream with chocolate topping on the top. Oh, there's one thing I'm forgetting, which is very interesting, which is the hotspot. Hotspot is basically a small, like a container sort of a thing in F7 Islamabad, where you can have ice cream. And my favorite ice cream is the Supersonic Super Fudge Sundae, which I always go and have there. Anyways, so that's what we had to talk about in this video, guys, about Islamabad, Pakistan, and how it's not boring. It's a very great city. As I said before, it's one of the world's most beautiful capital and capital city. Apart from that, you have the Faisal Mosque, which was built many years ago. So the hills are beautiful, the roads, the hotels, the restaurants, the shopping malls, the bookshops, they're all just amazing. And Islamabad is an amazing city, and I like to live over here. Okay. Apart from that, there's another place called the Safa Gold Mall, which is also pretty good. Okay. So we talked about the city of Islamabad, Pakistan, and how I live here and love it very much. Okay, guys. You also have the F9 park where you can go for a walk, and they also have a place called have McDonald's where you can go. I usually like having what do you call it? Burger, quarter pounder meal or burger, Big Mac. I like to have Oreo McFlurry with extra Oreo on top. I also like chocolate sundae, strawberry sundae, chocolate cone, which I get my driver, stuff like that. And then the Thailand Airways office is in the Islamabad hotel. Okay. Apart from that, there's the diplomatic enclave, which is very hard to get to. So in the diplomatic enclave, they have all the embassies of various countries. For example, the United States embassy, and people from different countries who want to go to the United States of America, they come to Islamabad to get their visa done from the diplomatic enclave. There are a lot of parties which go on in people's houses in Islamabad. There's a place called Golda Sharif, which is a very screwed up part of Islamabad. It's a very horrible place, you know. Okay. Apart from that, there's the diplomatic enclave, and there are a lot of parties going on here. And Islamabad, next to the hot spot, you have Doria jeans and all those kinds of Western outlets. So, yeah, the bookshops are also pretty good actually. Opposite the Said Book Bank, you have a bookshop called the Old Books Collection, which is also pretty amazing. I've been going there for years and years, so I get discount on my books. For example, I can get 3 to 4 books for 2,000 rupees, compared to the fact that you can get only one book for 2,000 rupees at Said Book Bank. Yeah. Anyways, apart from that, you have, as I told you before, you have the Marriott and the Serena Hotel in Islamabad, Pakistan. You have the Prime Minister's Secretariat. There's another thing you have, guys. You have the um, jogging trail. You have the trail which goes up in the mountains, and you can jog and go on the Marula hills, and a lot of people go there to exercise and to keep good health. Okay. Yeah. So that's what we had to talk about in this video, guys. So if you guys live in Islamabad, do share your comments about the city and what you think about it, because I love living in Islamabad because it's such a beautiful and green city, and it's known to be the world's second most beautiful capital, as I said before. Okay, what else should we talk about Islamabad? Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. That's what we had to talk about Islamabad. I love going to the diplomatic enclave because all the embassies are there and the foreigners are there, and it's pretty difficult to get in there. You know, I've been there a couple of times to attend a few parties actually. Apart from that, near the Rawa Lake, you have a place called Chak Shehzad, which is also an interesting place. They have many rich people in Islamabad Pakistan have farmhouses outside Islamabad, which are pretty fun to go to actually. Yeah. Anyway, so we've talked about everything in Islamabad. We've talked about the hotels. We've talked about the restaurants. We've talked about F7. We've talked about F10. We've talked about the bookshops. We've talked about the shopping malls. We've talked about the party scene. We've talked about the diplomatic enclave and all that stuff. So yeah, that's what we had to talk about in this video, guys. Anyways, if you like this video, do share your comments below, and do let me know what you think about it. And if you live in Islamabad, do let me know what you like most about Islamabad. Yeah, and then there are also different departmental stores where you can get nice things to eat. Anyways, let's end this video, guys. I hope you liked it, and if you live in Islamabad, do let me know what you think about it. Bye, guys. Bye.